Smartphone, the single biggest distraction in modern life. The average person picks up their phone 58 times per day. Each pickup breaks concentration and triggers the 23-minute recovery cycle needed to return to deep focus. The solution is not willpower, it is distance. Phone in another room during work sessions eliminates the temptation entirely. Out of sight genuinely means out of mind. Notifications. Every ping, buzz, and banner is a deliberately engineered interruption. App companies employ teams of engineers whose entire job is to pull your attention back to their platform. Turning notifications off is not antisocial. It is self-defense. Disable all non-essential notifications permanently, not just during work sessions. The fewer interruptions your phone generates, the more control you retain over your own attention. Social media. Social media platforms are designed to be infinite. No ending, no completion, no natural stopping point. Every scroll triggers a small dopamine release that trains your brain to keep scrolling. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology found a direct causal link between social media use and reduced attention span. Schedule specific times to check social media. Outside those times, the apps stay closed. Email. Most email feels urgent, but almost none of it actually is. Checking email constantly fragments your day into tiny, unusable pieces. Cal Newport's research shows that knowledge workers who check email only 2 to 3 times per day at scheduled intervals are significantly more productive than those who monitor it continuously. Close your inbox. Check it at fixed times. Respond in batches. Open office environments. Open-plan offices were designed to encourage collaboration. Research consistently shows they do the opposite. A 2018 Harvard study found that open offices actually reduce face-to-face interaction by 70%, while dramatically increasing digital interruptions and ambient noise. If you work in one, noise-canceling headphones, a corner position, and a visible Do Not Disturb signal are your best defenses. Cluttered workspace. Physical clutter is visual noise. Every object in your field of vision that is unrelated to your current task competes for your attention at a low level. Princeton neuroscientists found that clutter increases cortisol, your stress hormone, and reduces sustained focus. A clear desk is not about aesthetics. It is about removing competition for your attention before you even begin. Background television. Many people work with the television on as background noise. Unlike consistent ambient sound, television contains unpredictable bursts of dialogue, music, and visual change, all of which are specifically designed to capture human attention. Your brain cannot fully ignore it. Even when you think you are tuned out, cognitive resources are being quietly diverted. Turn it off entirely during work. Irrelevant browser tabs. Every open tab is an open loop in your mind. A tab for something you meant to read. A tab for something you were researching earlier. A tab for something you might need later. Each one creates low-level mental tension. Research shows that reducing on-screen clutter improves task completion speed and reduces errors. Keep only the tab you are actively using open. Close everything else. Noisy environments. Unpredictable noise, conversations nearby, traffic, construction, is significantly more disruptive to focus than consistent ambient sound. Your brain is wired to detect change and novelty as a survival mechanism. Sudden or irregular sounds trigger an involuntary attention shift every time. Noise-canceling headphones, consistent ambient sound, or a quieter location are all effective solutions. Uncomfortable physical environment. A chair that causes discomfort, a room that is too hot or too cold, a screen at the wrong height. Physical discomfort is a persistent low-level distraction that drains cognitive resources and shortens the time you can sustain focus. Ergonomics is not a luxury. A comfortable body produces a sharper mind. Hunger and thirst. Your brain consumes roughly 20% of your body's energy, despite being only 2% of its weight. When blood sugar drops or hydration falls even slightly, cognitive performance follows. Studies show that mild dehydration of just 1 to 2% reduces attention, memory, and processing speed measurably. Eat before deep work sessions. Keep water on your desk. Do not let your body become the distraction. Random thoughts. Not all distractions come from within. Random thoughts, sudden worries, things you just remembered, these pull attention from within. The solution is a capture system. Keep a notepad beside you during work. The moment an unrelated thought appears, write it down and return to work immediately. The act of writing it down signals to your brain that it will not be forgotten. The thought releases its grip. Multitasking. Attempting to do multiple things at once is not efficiency. It is self-imposed distraction. Stanford research found that chronic multitaskers perform worse on every measure of cognitive performance than focused single-taskers. They are more distracted, less able to filter irrelevant information, and slower to switch tasks when needed. One task, one window, one goal. Everything else waits. People. Colleagues stopping by, family members interrupting, friends sending messages during work hours. Other people are often your biggest source of distraction and the hardest to manage because declining feels rude. Set clear boundaries. Communicate your work hours. Use a visible signal when you cannot be interrupted. The people who respect you will respect your time. Your own habits. Your own habits are the most stubborn distractions you have built into your daily routine without realizing it. Reaching for your phone the moment work feels hard. Opening a new tab when a task becomes tedious. These are not random. They are conditioned responses your brain has learned over time. Recognizing the trigger is the beginning of breaking the pattern. Working together. Distractions rarely arrive alone. Your phone triggers social media. Social media triggers email. Email triggers more tab switching. Each distraction opens the door to the next. Eliminating them is not about one big change. It's about systematically removing every exit your brain has built to escape discomfort. The work that matters most requires the attention you protect most carefully. Eliminate the distractions, do the work.